Today we're spending a few minutes with Coach Justin Wieck. And Coach, the season's a couple days away. What should we expect from this group this Saturday?
Well, I think hopefully we got a new look. Hopefully we have a little bit higher intensity level. We've really focused on our intensity level here over the last 3-4 months. Biggest thing, I want our guys to play really hard, play together. Offensively, I think we're going to get up and down the floor, pretty fast. A little bit more exciting style to watch, to play. So our guys are excited about that. With that comes, hopefully making good decisions, taking good shots, all that kind of stuff. We've got some good three-point shooters. We got some good, good guys inside as well. So just looking forward to getting that first game under our belt, kind of seeing what our identity is as a team. We need to be able to guard the ball, extremely well as well. So just looking forward to getting out there, kind of seeing where we're at, and then hopefully keep improving as we go.
And then speaking of that, kind of finding your identity, you had a couple games of scrimmage, and then the exhibition against the Gophers. What did you learn about your squad in those two little warm-up games?
Well, I think we've got some good players, first of all. So I'm excited about our guys. Our mindset has been at a pretty high level through our first 3 scrimmages. So we're excited to get out, compete. It's always different once the real lights come on and there's fans in the stands and the games start counting for real. So, but we've got a really good mix of guys, older guys, younger guys, guys that we're excited about, guys that have put a ton of work in over the summer and especially here in the fall. Really trying to change our culture, change our identity a little bit. And the biggest thing is hopefully we just play extremely hard, play as hard as we can, and then the rest of the stuff will just take care of itself. And
with this team, you had a group of veterans returning. All 5 starters are back. You had 2 seniors who graduated last year. What's the biggest improvement that you've seen out of your returning players that you inherited?
Well, they put a ton of time in the gym. These guys have put a ton of time in. They're shooting the ball well. They're playing with a little bit more confidence. That's the biggest thing I've tried to stress is I want them to be comfortable. If they put in the time and their shots they can make, I want those guys to shoot it. So we're going to get up and down the floor. But these guys have made big strides, I think, on the floor, off the floor. What you expect from older guys. They're always trying to learn things as they're young. A lot of these guys are 3rd year, 4th year guys. Hopefully this is where they really just focus on winning. It's one thing to come in early and be able to play and be able to score. All that stuff is good. Usually as guys get to be older, juniors and seniors, their focus changes a little bit from the stats and just being able to play or just being able to start to not really focusing on winning. So we have really high goals here in our program. It's going to be our goals and our expectations every year. And we have guys that are really dedicated to that. And with that, they need to play as hard as they can. They need to be good teammates, all that stuff. So we're looking forward to hopefully where we're going. But we understand it's a game-by-game process. We've got to keep getting better all the way through the next 4 or 5 months.
And then turning aside from your returnees, your 3 freshmen, what can we expect from them this year? What do you like about them? What do they bring into this mix with this Bulldog team?
Yeah, first of all 3 of them are extremely high-character guys, great students, great ambassadors for our program and for our university. So off the charts there. All 3 of them, play different positions, really bring a different asset to us. Hunter's going to be our starting point guard from day one. Extremely talented with the ball, can really score it, can really pass it. Really good in a ball screen, which we do a ton of. So he's going to make a difference for us, from day one. Like all freshmen, he's going through the ups and downs and learning to take care of the ball and just how hard it is to compete at this level on a daily basis. Mason's been fantastic for us, a really solid, steady player on the wing, a guy that can make open shots, brings a little bit of size and athleticism to us on the wing. He's been really solid defensively for us. And then Ethan is a guy who continues to learn as his body continues to change. He's got some really good footwork, some really good basketball skill. He's got to keep getting stronger and stronger as he goes. So 3 guys that I'm extremely excited about. They fit in well with our older guys. And guys that we look to really contribute for us, going forward for the next 4 years.
And so as your first go around as the coach here at UNB, you guys were slotted with the 10th place finish in the NSIC. Where do you see you guys hanging out around the NSIC? Do you guys see us kind of contending or exceeding that expectation at all?
Well, there's with our talent and our the experience that our guys have, there's no reason why we can't compete, against anybody in our league. It's going to be hard to win every game, obviously, but if we play the way that that we are expecting to play, with the kind of intensity level that we need and that we want, there's no reason that we can't beat anybody in this league. If we don't play with that, then we can get beat by anybody. So our league is extremely challenging, 1 through 16. There's some teams that have more older guys back or more talent back, but on a night-by-night basis, we've got enough pieces to do it if our guys really buy in and play up to our full capabilities. So whether you're picked 5th or 10th or 12th or 2nd, all that stuff goes out the window once you start. And any coach and players in our league know just how small that margin for error is. And a lot of these games come down to the last 2-3 minutes. You got to make a couple plays, you got to get a couple stops. It comes down to possession here, possession there throughout the game. So there's a really fine line between being 3rd and being 12th in this league, and we know that. Everybody knows that. We've got to be able to finish possessions, finish games, have some guys step up and make some shots, and be able to make plays, late in games, and we'll be right in the hunt. So it's a night-by-night basis. It's not going to just happen overnight. We've got to keep getting better. These older guys, even though they're older, have to keep getting better, keep embracing our, the kind of leadership that we want out of them, and the sky's the limit for us. So I'm extremely excited about it here in year 1. We've got a lot of guys that have put a lot of time into this program, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge now of hopefully taking a couple steps up in our league.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. I'm sure the rest of the Bulldog country is going to be excited to watch you guys in action Saturday.
All right, thanks, Evan.